when you got to the farm, you had to work. You know what I mean? You had to do shit on the fucking, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot of work, you know what I mean? So this guy's coming to a fucking juvenile facility, you know what I'm saying?
Who? A CPS worker or a CYS worker?
No, this guy was just a regular dude.
Alright, no table, no conversation. Go ahead. And why does he come there?
He would just come to the thing, you know what I mean?
To mess around with the boys?
To see if he could get workers to come and work.
Oh, okay. So he was just a dude. He was just looking for workers, and he would come to the juvie house. He would come to the juvenile house. And what would that be? Part of your, like, sentence or whatever?
Huh?
Because you were like what? In a juvenile home?
Yeah, it's like I was 14.
Right. See, that's crazy.
14 because I wanted to get out of the juvenile home.
You had to go and work. You had to do your...
right, I had to... He would be able to take me off the property and take me to his farm.
Right, and you could work there, and that was probably your, what's it called? Like, you know, when you do stuff around the neighborhood, what's it called? I forget what it's called. Oh my gosh, it's so easy.
Pay for it?
No, it's part of your sentence. Like, you have to do,
like community service.
Thank you. Yeah. Exactly. You gotta do community service. Yeah. So that probably counted towards your community service, working on that guy's farm.
And we had to do that, too.
Right, around neighborhood type shit.
We had to walk the streets and pick up papers.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's community service.
Right.
It's part of your punishment.
I know, because I feel like my whole life I've been victimized by the government. It is crazy. I was legally put into the Norristown juvenile facility by my dad for being incorrigible. My mom was never even notified until after I was placed there.
Wasn't there.
No. No, my mom knew where we were. I knew exactly where my mom was. It wasn't even like that. Nobody even tried to contact my mother before they sent me to a juvenile facility. I didn't break any laws. I didn't do anything. My dad was never home. We were eating army rations for dinner that he got from the church. And then they placed me in a fucking juvenile facility, literally for nothing, just because my dad said so. That's how corrupt it was. My mom comes on the weekend after I'm there. Where's Misty? She had called. I think she had to call. Yeah, I know. He told me that a million times. Well, my mom had to figure out where I was, and when she did, she got a lawyer and she got me out because I was there illegally. I ran away from there with some boy because, you know, I do my thing, you know, whatever. But I didn't break any laws. I just ran away from the facility they had me locked up in for no freaking reason.
Right.
Like, it was crazy. So then we slept on a school bunch. A cop pulls up, and I was just tired. I'm like, look, dude, you know, we ran from here, and I just want to go back so my mom can just get me the fuck up out of here. I'm like 13 years old. Cop drives us back. We go, because what were we going to do? Really? Like, you know what I mean? And then they put me in a freaking, what do they call it? A group home. Then they put me in a group home from there. Instead of sending me my mom's house, because I never broke any laws. Right. They put me in a group home after that. While all this was going on, it only lasted like a month, right? So why they put me in the group home? Like the third day we're there. We were taking an outing. I'm like, can we go to the Willow Grove Mall? Then the lady thought about it. She's like, yeah, sure. I get to the Willow Grove Mall. I'm like, pew! I'm fucking out. I am out of here. So I run. I'm at my friend's house in 10 minutes. You know, everybody's scrambling, looking for me. She had a hole in her basement I had to climb to because she lived in a duplex. So I went behind the dryer, climbed through the hole, hit through the cops, and came back out. I was up there for like a week or two. And then, you know, like I had to handle it. Like I couldn't just keep, you know what I mean? So then I went back. That's when I was, you know, I wasn't the best kid, but I felt like my rights have been violated my whole life. You know, right. My mom split. I'm the only girl. Nobody ever even talked to me about my fucking period. You know what I mean? Like, it was just fucked up. Like, nobody taught me how to be a woman. Nobody taught me how to do right. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. My aunt cared. She tried, but it was, like, too late because I was already damaged. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, I was a badass, but I wasn't breaking laws. I'm not out like smashing windows, robbing stores, nothing like that. I was just hanging out up the street at my friend's house. That's literally always where I was. So, you know, if someone looked for me, that's where I was. My dad just got tired of me not being home at 9 o'clock, but he wasn't even there. He wouldn't even be there. Why should I be home at 9 o'clock if you've been gone since 5 o'clock at fucking church 3 nights a week and going to counseling and this, that? What about us?
Yeah, 'cause of Daddy.
What about us? What about me?
Forced you to go to church.
Right. That was whatever. I'm glad about some of that, but some of that I just disagree with. But I've been victimized the whole time. Yes.
To do a Bible study.
I know. And if we didn't learn the Bible study, we got 7 whacks with a big ass wooden paddle that he carved out on our bare behinds.
Oh, yeah.
On a 7. I don't know why it was 7. Yep. On our bare behinds. So, you know, I didn't have the best shit. But this CYS shit right here is straight up wrong. They are so wrong in what they're doing. They are so wrong. They act like I'm doing coke and meth and heroin. I take some Xanax sometimes. I haven't taken it in a long time, but I got drunk. They called the cops, climbed through my window. EMS woke me up. As soon as they woke me up, they fucking bounced. As soon as I was like, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Why are you waking me up? Why are you in here? They took the fan out my window and climbed in and unlocked my door. Why are you even looking in my window? Oh, well, we heard a child inside. No. Bullshit. I don't care. That doesn't give you the right. You look like you were dead. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I don't care how I was sleeping. You ain't got the right. You do not have the right. I did not look like I was dead. You know, you guys fucked up, man. You fucked up.
That's what they said to me.
I know. You're like, come on.
They looked in the window.
Yeah, and I looked like I was dead.
Hey.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't care if I'm poor white trash. I still have rights. I do not give a fuck. You guys are tripping out. Tripping out.
So they were...
It's been a long time. But you know what? I drank that day because none of my kids were around. My 10-year-old walks back up and gets on the game. His daddy said it was okay. So, you know, he's 10 years old. He can take care of himself. You know, not all the way, but he can come home. He's allowed to be home legally. He's allowed to be home for a couple hours by himself and play video games. So what was the problem with me taking a nap while my son was playing video games and none of my other kids were there and I drank? Nothing. You made a mountain out of a molehill and y'all are ridiculous. So now you're going to have to do your fucking jobs because I submitted to your bullshit for long enough. You guys violated me and I'm done. Fuck you. Fucking bitches. This shit is over. I'm going to do whatever I want and you're going to do your job now and you're going to take me to court. Yep. Alright. Y'all have a nice day. I'm going to post this shit too. And I hope CYS sees this shit. I hope you guys see this shit. I really do. Because you guys are so ridiculous. So freaking ridiculous, man. I can't believe the stuff you're trying to do. I cannot believe you guys. Yeah. They just make it up as they go along and try to scare you with passive-aggressive shit. Always telling you, well, we might have to place the kids. In front of my kids, scaring the shit out of my kids, trying to intimidate and scare me. Well, you're not going to do it no more. Now you want my urine? The only one that's going to get it is you. I told you that. I told you that. You don't send nobody else here. You don't have a warrant for my urine? You're not getting it. Period. Point blank, period. Done. It's a wrap.
Are you court stipulated to do that?
No, I am not court stipulated. Not at all. I have been agreeing with them every time I've done their shit. And I've signed their safety plans under distress. And, you know, no. Nope. No. So I'm canceling the lunch, man. Because that's just bullshit. I walked over from my mother's house. Danny was behind me. I go in to get the bath ready. He pulls in the top of my driveway. Danny is out there without a diaper on. I see the whole thing from my bedroom. He's turning in my driveway, beeps the horn at her. She moves, But she's in the top of my driveway, yes, with a shirt on and no diaper, because we had walked from next door to my mom's house. My mom took her diaper off because she pooped. We wiped her up, and then I was like, I'm taking her to the bath.
She's still on the property.
Right. She's all on our property. Meanwhile, I go in, get the bath ready. No, she was not down the street. That is a lie. I saw what happened. I saw it. I don't know why people want to lie on me. It's so wrong. It's because I'm poor white trash and they make money off of my. I have a large family in a small house. They find little things. Oh, there's a hole in the wall right there. Yeah, there's a couple holes in the wall under my counter because the kids rode their freaking things to it. And I've been bugging able to patch it up. And, you know, he works hard. He works hard to take care of us. You guys are wrong. I've been dealing with your shit for too long, and now I'm done. I'm going to stick up for myself. Yep, he works hard. He's a hard-working man, and that's what he likes to do because it makes him feel good, and he takes care of his family. And he did nothing wrong. And I haven't even been there. Like, I'm not even there. I'm not there. You know? Dumbasses.
They don't want for anything.
Dumbasses. Well, let them try, because I'm not even living there anymore, so let him fight them. He didn't do anything. I'm sure they'll try to find something. But you can't take the kids because there's a hole in the wall. Okay? You can't do that. You can't take the kids because you don't like that my drywall is gross or the kids spray painted their walls in their rooms. Or, you know, right. Because I let them get a little carried away sometimes, but never get in danger. They're kids. They're mountain kids. They're mountain kids. That's why we live here. That's why. We're poor white trash, and my kids are mountain kids, and they're going to run around.
They're hillbillies.
Right. Come on now. Get over it. Get over it and leave me alone.